Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm teacher Farah Ibrahim and I'm going to revise with you Unit 1 for the exam. So first of all, you must pay attention to the reading text, page 8, and to the questions that we have taken in the notebook. Okay, and please memorize the list of the vocabulary, page 7, and the parts of speech with each word and vocabulary. Here is the first question about the vocabulary. Fill in the blanks with the correct meaning. Decision, attended, voted, and optimistic. Optimistic, we have taken it in the workbook. The opposite of it is pessimistic and optimistic. I was voted by my friends to be the leader of the group. This is the first one. Voted here is a verb. I had to make a hard decision about choosing or not choosing this company. It is decision, and decision is a noun. Sarah attended the training course late. Attended here is a verb. The team was very optimistic about winning this match. Optimistic is an adjective. So you should know which part of speech each word is. Number 2, write the meaning of each word and mention which part of speech is it. Determine, first it is a verb. It means to choose something. Paradoxically, it's an adverb, means in a very contradictory way. Resolution, it is a noun. And we have discourage is a verb. Now the grammar. We talked about articles. Article is a word that comes before a noun to show if it's specific or general. It's on pages 8 and 9 student's book and page 6 in the workbook. So articles consists of definite article, which is the, and indefinite article, a and an. The definite article, the, comes before countable or uncountable, singular or plural nouns. So all kinds of nouns. The indefinite article, a and an, they come before countable and singular nouns only. An comes before vowels, a before the consonants. Now, when do we use the? We use it for something that is repeated, mentioned before, or already known. For something of which there is only one, for example, one earth, one sun, one sky. And lastly, introducing species or invention. The a and an, we use them for something mentioned for the first time and we're not familiar with. Something which is one of many, not specific one, introducing somebody's job or profession. And this is an example. Yesterday I saw an exhausted man. We used an because we mentioned it for the first time. The man was sitting under a tree. The man here, we used it with the because it's already mentioned before, and under a tree because it is mentioned for the first time and it's not a specific one. The tree was very tall because we already mentioned it before. The question here is circle the correct article in each sentence. Are these the keys you were looking for? So the answer is the, because keys is a plural noun. This is a cat. The cat is black with white ears. The here because we already mentioned the cat before. I want an orange juice, please, because orange starts with a vowel, so we used with it an. Yesterday, I saw a Jordanian, because it's not a specific one, riding an elephant, also because it's not a specific one. I think the man over there is very ill. He can't stand on his feet. We used the because it is a specific man. Number 2, correct the mistakes in each of the following sentences. My aunt lives in the old house by a Nile river. It's incorrect. We must say by the Nile river because it's only one Nile river. My neighbor is a photographer. My neighbor is a photographer because it doesn't start with a vowel. Let's ask him for the advice about color films. Let's ask him for an advice. Number 3, I watched a video you had sent me. I watched the video you had sent me because it is a specific one. My friend likes to eat the apple every morning. My friend likes to eat an apple every morning because it's not a specific one. Number 5, my father is the chef. My father is a chef because we are introducing his profession. I think he is a best chef. I think he is the best chef because there is only one best chef in the world. In an world, it's incorrect. We must say in the world. Part 2, language essentials. In language essentials class, we talked about how do we form plural forms of nouns. We either have regular forms and we have irregular forms, so you should memorize the irregular forms. First of all, wolves, the F turns into V and we add ES. So wolves look very similar to large dogs. Number 2, Farmer John has lots of sheep on his farm. It stays as it is because it's irregular, so lots of sheep. The policeman followed the 3 men out of the bank, so the plural form of man is men. Number 4, how many children are there in the schoolyard? The plural form of child is children, it's irregular form. The caterpillars suddenly turned into stunning butterflies. Butterflies, we turn the U into I and we add ES because it is a noun that ends with Y, and before the Y we have a consonant sound, a consonant letter, so we must convert or turn the Y into I and then we add the ES. The young ladies, also here the Y we turn it into I and we add ES. Cook the potatoes. Potatoes is a noun that ends with O and we should put ES with it. So potatoes with O and ES. These boys have to open many boxes. So boys we add only S because it ends with a Y, but before the Y we have a vowel, so we can't turn the Y into I. We only add S at the end. Have to open many boxes, and the word box here, it ends with X, so we must add EX at the end in the plural form. Useful expressions. The first one, question 1, choose the correct answer. Can I offer you a piece of advice about investing your money? No. B, my mother wants me to drink 2 glasses of milk every day. C, if you are a good boy, I will give you a bar of chocolate. D, put 2 slices of meat in each sandwich. E, she uses a new bar of soap every time she goes to shower. The last one is F, every soldier in the camp must have 3 cans of tuna. Now, lastly, we have a question on writing, but it's not related to the exam. We will take another exam for the writing only. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.
خلاص؟
Yes.